Today we're down in the Pittsburgh neighborhood of Bloomfield, known as Pittsburgh's Little Italy. It still has a lot of remnants and reminders of its heritage, but I think nowadays it's more of a working class, kind of younger neighborhood. So let's just go around. We're not going to do a full grand tour, but let's see some cool things and see what it looks like and see if we can find any Italian heritage. Got this little groove record shop with somebody here ready for St. Patrick's Day. You're seeing a lot of that lately. And then we got Pittsburgh's Little Italy right there. So you still see some of that. And I just noticed across the street, we have an old beer distributor that has an Italian flag on it. It looks like it's actually a flower shop now. Yeah, there's some cool stuff. What is this? Looks like we're gonna have some food on the streets today. Nice little tiger painted in the window. A lot of paintings. Oh, we got a little fresh market here. That's Italian market. Okay, a little more Italian heritage already than I was expecting. Got some bars, restaurants. Looks like another Italian place. So I was wrong. I thought at first there was only a few places that were going to be Italian, but it's actually very common already. So stay corrected. But I see a little bit more Irish stuff today too for St. Patrick's Day. And then one thing I've noticed as I was coming in is there's a lot of murals and paintings everywhere around the city, around this neighborhood. You got Mac Miller. I guess that's a picture of him when he was a kid. I think Mac Miller used to hang out around Squirrel Hill, if I'm correct. Not a big expert on him, but I think somebody told me that. Small detail, but that is a very cool door right on the street here on Liberty Avenue. Looks like we got some charity, something for the children. See what they're doing. Vape shop, a little barber shop. The street is actually pretty long. We're on Liberty Avenue, and it goes basically up this way towards Lawrenceville. And if you go all the way down the other direction, you'll hit Oakland and the college area. We got an art studio right here. Local artists and whatnot. It's pretty cool. It's like the grill of an old car, an old Chrysler. We got Mother Mary there, nice. Very artsy town. Oh, there's another Italian pizza shop, tattoo shop. But yeah, very artsy town. I saw a few other murals. This is coming in. I think there's one right ahead that I'm trying to walk towards. And then there's a bagel shop here that has a cool sign. Yeah, next to this Italian pizza shop, you see this place, Fat Bagel. I've never seen that, but I love how they have like graffiti as their sign. It's pretty cool. Being that this is a town with strong Italian heritage, you see a lot of Catholic roots here. We got a Sacred Heart of Jesus store, kind of a Catholic store. Paintings, pictures, crucifixes, things like that. You see a lot of that around here, actually. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a little bit of something for everyone here. We got a lot of shops, restaurants, cell phone store, all kinds of different food, and a lot of bars, too. It's a good area to hang out at night. Over on this end, you see Pittsburgh's Children's Hospital that kind of overlooks the town. As you're coming in, there's a bridge over here where you can get a really good view of the residential area and how many houses there are. But this is what I was thinking of. When I came in, I noticed this. It's a big painted mural right as you walk in. Not really sure exactly who she is or what she represents. Maybe some kind of Venezuelan dancing girl, possibly, but it's a very cool picture. These two storefronts here, I mean, does anything say working class neighborhood in Pittsburgh more than that? Here's another really cool one for you guys. What do you think of that? Scary, cool? What's your thoughts? Here's a cool little neighborhood. It's tight to get down here, but if you live there, you're only a few steps away from the action. Not too bad. We got this really huge cathedral here on the corner. It's quite old. In fact, it is a historic landmark from the Pittsburgh History and Landmark Foundation. It says built in 1886. So it's been here for a while. I noticed this on the front. The door is like this classic old wooden door. It's really, really cool. But you can see they put a tree and like a little garden in front of it, so it's not operational anymore. There's a new, more modern door kind of on this side here. So it's pretty interesting. So very nice. You can imagine all the Italian folks who moved here back in the day come to church here. And there's a memorial up this way as well. We have this beautiful statue and a memorial to some fallen officers from the Pittsburgh police. Nice to see that here. It's connected to the church itself, so it looks like the church is connected to this building. This looks like maybe a residence for priests or something like that. I'm not really sure, but it's connected to it for sure. I noticed on this corner, the poles are painted with the Italian flag here and actually across the way right there too. Oh, and over there as well. So there's a couple different ones There's like those ones there that are painted with the flag, so it's interesting. But yeah, this is the great neighborhood of Bloomfield. Man, we had such a tease with the warm weather lately. It is freezing today. I mean, it's 37 degrees according to my car, and it's really windy, so it's just like freezing my ears off. I don't really have the strongest personal connection to this neighborhood or a ton of memories to really share with you guys, but I do know it's a beautiful neighborhood. Like I said, it's a working class, kind of old-fashioned style neighborhood for Pittsburgh, and it just looks really cool. If you guys have any memories or anything you really like about it here, please share it with us because it's cool. And once it's warmer out, maybe we'll spend a little bit more time walking. You can go even further down. Maybe we could walk all the way from here to Oakland and just see what it's like. So yeah, that's Bloomfield for you guys, an old Italian neighborhood in Pittsburgh.